Hello and welcome to a documentary celebrating 5 years of the MrLewisMoon account. I'm Lewis Moon, and today me and D Cool will be showing you behind the scenes as well as our favourite moments from the past 5 years of the channel, plus exclusive clips, interviews and lots of fun stuff. Welcome to the 5th anniversary. Hello, and now's the part of the documentary thing where we talk about the pivotal moments of each year from MLMA. So the channel started in 2011. As you may know, it started with part 1 of Rumble in the Jungle, which was also our first ever figure adventure. So that would mean that the first series of the figure adventures came out in that year as well. In the early years of the MrLewisMoon YouTube channel, we didn't do as many videos as we do now, as we didn't do the podcast at all. There was no behind the sofa, no anything else, and now the channel's expanded so much. But we did start doing the podcast on Audacity at one point. So in 2012 came the second series of the figure adventures with the 6th Doctor and Poir as the two main characters. This year didn't really have too many videos actually, so not really much to note in this year. 2013, it was our 50th anniversary celebrations. Not as the channel, but as Doctor Who, and it was great to celebrate that. And we did a special 50th anniversary story, which is about half an hour long. It was split into 3 parts though, so and it took quite a while to do. It took us about a month to do, so we tried hard on it and hopefully we succeeded. In 2014, it was the launch of the podcast on the channel, and as I said earlier, the podcast had originally been elsewhere on Audacity and stuff like that. So we wanted to make the podcast a bit more public, and this was when we started doing it weekly, as when we'd done it before YouTube. We didn't do it weekly, we did it when we had the chance, but now we do it every week, or we try to. And plus, this year also saw the launch of Series 4. So 2015 saw the launch of a few things. It saw the launch of our Behind the Sofa vidcast, which is one of the best things on our channel at the moment, and one of the major things on the channel. And me and D Cool have really enjoyed doing it. And Behind the Sofa, if you don't know, is a vidcast, a video podcast, and we chat Doctor Who in episodes, sometimes the occasional little sketch or game show, and we have a very fun time doing it. We have a laugh doing it. Plus this year also saw the most recent and probably the best series so far, which was series 5 of the Figure Adventures. 2016 so far has carried on everything. It's seen us do regular reviews of the classic era, of episodes I've recently watched on DVD, and we've also done the proper launch of the Radio Who audio dramas that we've done, and we've done 3 of them so far, so hopefully we'll get a chance to do some more of those in the future, as they're very fun to write and to voice.
I demand to know who these masters are and what they're going to be doing to me and this guy. Melissa, haven't you gathered they don't seem to be spilling the beans on who the masters really are?
They shall give you the gift of a better life.
And that's the most iconic moment of MrLewisMoon. Hello, now I'm going to run down my favourite 5 videos from the channel. So at number 5 is one of my favourite behind the sofas, definitely my favourite, I think. I'm just thinking of the proper ones. I mean, I do love both of the out from behind the sofas that we did, but they don't make the top 5. Number 5 is my favourite behind the sofa, I think, is the Dalek episode, where we also looked at the first Bournemouth Film and Comic Con. This was a very good show, I think. It included a lot, and it was great to feature stuff from our first Showmasters Comic Con, which was the Bournemouth one, and also our thoughts on Dalek. And it's always interesting, you know, to see what D. Cool thinks, because if you watch that episode, you'll know that he doesn't think Dalek is as good as people say it is.
Here we are at the Bournemouth Film and Comic Con. So, yeah, there's lots of famous people here. Me and Decool are enjoying ourselves.
Who have we seen so far?
Pardon?
Who have we seen so far?
We have seen Louise Jameson and Nicola Bryant and Colin Baker and Sylvester McCoy and Matthew Waterhouse and Samuel Anderson and John Levney and Lala Ward.
At number 4, one of the episodes I loved the most, Power of the Cybermen, and this is an episode because it contains my favourite scene in it, which is the Poir return scene, the secret is me scene, and it's always something, you know, we talk about. It's definitely my favourite moment, and it's the most iconic moment, I believe, so far. It's what symbolises the MrLewisMoon Figure Adventures.
What a pleasant surprise. Our meeting is with the Doctor and his companion.
Oh no, you don't look like Santa Claus.
Careful, Sally. These are the Cybermen.
We are the Cybermen, and you will be deleted. You are here to see a secret you have been running away from for a long time.
And the secret is me.
At number 3, we've got one of my favourite figure adventures. We've got Jungle, and this was written by D. Cool. I'm really pleased at this episode. It's so great. It's very different. It's just so great. I love a kill-off. I love a good old kill-off episode of Doctor Who. D. Cool wrote it so well. It was brilliant. I loved it.
Welcome back to the jungle. We've now met 4 of our 6 contestants. Let's now introduce number 5 from London, in England. It is Jimmy Pie.
Jimmy is 30 years old, and the only thing he loves more than extreme sports is girls. And girls, are you going to love him? He shows no fear, and he will have to use all his bravery when he battles it out with his fellow contestants to be crowned King of the Jungle. So let's hear it for Jimmy Pie!
Hi, I'm Jimmy.
Hi, I'm Hilda.
Hi, I'm Jimmy. Hi, I'm Polly Nan.
Oh, I'm Ollie Cole.
Hi, I'm Jimmy.
Hi, I'm Olivia Wright. Hi, I'm Ian Answers. So, just one more contestant to meet. He'll be joining the others in the jungle shortly, where viewers will be able to vote for trials and challenges. So let's meet our next unfortunate. Hello, I am the Doctor.
At number 2, we've got a first ever video, Rumble in the Jungle. I mean, it's not really an episode with good effects, it doesn't even have talking in. But the reason I've put it so high to the top is because it's the first ever episode. It's great, it's what started our era off. And, you know, it's what started the run of the figure adventures, and you have to love that episode. At number 1, I put our most viewed video ever. The companion announcement, where we found out that Paul McKee was playing the new companion, Bill. And it is our most viewed video yet, and we're very pleased by that. And it is one of my favourites. And you know, it's so great to have fans watching, so thanks viewers.
Hello.
Ooh, how exciting.
How exciting. We are live to be here, to be one of the first people to announce who the new companion for Doctor Who Series 10 will be.
And we'll give ourselves a very initial thoughts on the subject matter, I guess.
And then we will think about it over the week, and then we'll chat about it fully in full detail next week on the podcast.
And that's my top 5 MrLewisMoon videos so far.
Hello everybody, I'm D. Cool, and I'm now going to share with you my favourite moments from the last number of years. How many years are we on now?
5.
5 years. 5 years. I should remember that really, since it's a 5-year special. These are my top 5 moments from the 5 years. I think at number 5 I will go for Behind the Sofa episode 17. I always love doing Behind the Sofa anyway, it's always good fun when we chat through both classic and new Who episodes and give our thoughts on it. But what made Behind the Sofa 17 such a great moment is that we had a little quiz bit at the end of it called Yes and No, where each of us asked questions and you're not allowed to answer with a yes or no, and I'm always really, really bad at that. And in fact, the first week we did it, I did embarrassingly bad. But this week I actually won it. So therefore, that has to make it. It's such a rare occasion that I should win such a thing that it has to go in at number 5.
Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed being with us on the sofa rather than behind it.
Decole's amazing win.
Yes, I'm going to be celebrating that all night now. In fact, I'm going to dance around.
God, I've got to turn off before he goes on.
Yeah, I'm going to be gloating all evening. Thanks so much for joining us.
I'm going to be gloating in a bad way.
We will see you soon.
And we will see you once I've killed Decole.
At number 4, I'm going to go for the figure adventure Council. Now, it's probably a little bit big-headed because I wrote Council and I wouldn't ordinarily put one of my own in there. But it's rather than the story, I think we just had great fun filming it because it had so many characters in it. It made it both challenging but enjoyable to film. So, Council at number 4.
Yes, the plans are afoot. The creatures are gathering. The council will begin in a few hours.
Yeah, I can see it on the monitor. Look, one by one the ambassadors arrive, like half of Noah's Ark, but there will be no flood.
Other than the blood of the Doctor.
Ha! Yeah! And the blood will flow! Every one of these species has a good reason to condemn the Doctor.
I can't believe how many companions the Doctor has had.
Number 3 is a fairly recent one, and that is the Out From Behind the Sofa episode that we did a couple of weeks back now, when Lewis and I visited the London Film and Comic Con. And that's more than anything, more than the video itself, it's just because we had such a great time that weekend. We had such a good laugh and met some really cool people. That it's just a lovely sort of souvenir of a great time away. So London Film and Comic Con video number 3.
Do you think, here's a question for you, do you think there were more people at the Comic Con or more vinyl pop heads?
More vinyl pop.
But Jebby still had them, didn't they?
Yeah, apparently, according to people, I mean, we'd never been to a London one before, and London Showmasters, so we don't know. But apparently there were much less people there than last year.
Oh, right, okay. But I think last year, I'm sure I read somewhere there was about 95,000 people there or something like that. Yeah, which is a huge amount. It felt pretty busy though, didn't it?
Yeah,
I think people generally seem to be indicating, from what we sort of heard there and also afterwards, that it was a lot better organised than previous years.
And number 2, we actually beat Stephen Moffat to this one because Lewis wrote a figure adventure story called Day of the Doctor sometime before the Moff did, and it has a great sequence in there featuring then Prime Minister David Cameron and the Queen, and it made us laugh a lot when we were filming it. So I always like the bits where we laugh. We do all the time when we're filming. We laugh all the time, particularly with some of the voices and things that we put in it. There's just something that one of us will say that just cracks the other one up. So I'm going to go for Day of the Doctor as number 2. Number 1, again, it's another figure adventure one, and this is my favourite story from each of the seasons, which Lou wrote, and it's Fallen. And it had a really nice feel about it, the story, I think. Good storyline to it. Again, it was fun to film, but I think with this one, it's probably more than fun we had filming it. It's more so the strength of the story and the atmosphere that surrounds it. So The decal number 1 is Fallen.
You called? Oh, I am the Doctor. I have saved millions of planets, and I can save you lot, you crew.
Well, we are 3 people who aren't controlled by this thing. It has happened for months. People, when they say that word, they keep saying, well, they are next. They are the next to be killed. But we don't know what is taking over them.
So, this is some kind of entity, I understand. This is not the work of something on this ship. This is the work of something else. So there are 3 of us? There are 2 of you. We are fallen. You have not experienced the fall of the climates around us.
So, what's coming in the future of MLMA and the MrLewisMoon YouTube channel? So, we've got 2 series left of the figure adventures. As plans say, we are going to end the series of figure adventures in 2018. But we've got series 6, which will begin on Christmas Eve 2016, and that will go on until 2017, mid-2017 probably, and then season 7 should be out end of 2017, maybe 2018 beginning. Also, we're going to carry on our normal stuff behind the sofa. We're going to carry on with the podcast. We're going to carry on doing Radio Who's and our review occasionally, every time we get a new Who on the randomizer button. Also, there's loads more projects in store, and I believe I'm planning the return of something soon on the channel, which was here a few years ago, so maybe only 1 episode, but if I can, I will try and revive it for at least an episode. So 5 years, it's been brilliant. Thank you for all of our subscribers. Thank you for all of our viewers and listeners and everything. And please carry on watching, because we've got loads of good videos in the future, and we're planning on going for a few years. So we may do another of these documentaries, who knows? Scarily, we may do a 10th anniversary one. You know, we did do a 3-year one, and that seems like just a second ago. So please carry on watching, because the figure adventures and the whole channel is going to get even better, because we're improving every single second, and we're having fun, and hopefully you are too. So that's goodbye from me, LewisMoon, and thank you for watching these past 5 years, and I must say, it's been fantastic. Thank you for watching Behind the Sofa. Make sure to subscribe for more Doctor Who videos and lots more. We will be back for another video soon. So, keep watching, keep subscribing, and keep loving Who. Goodbye!